Hi, today I'm here to help you with your adding and regrouping input page. It looks like this. If you don't have it in front of you, go get it. Okay, so yesterday we talked about the importance of starting with your ones and moving across to the hundreds when you're adding using the standard algorithm. Today we're going to see why, because we are going to have to regroup, which means taking 10 of a smaller number, so 10 ones, and making them 110, or 10 hundreds and making, 10 tens and making them 100. So regrouping is taking a group and moving them. And we can show this on the place value chart and on the standard algorithm, which is why we have both. Okay, let's look at the top of the page. When we add, we can only record numbers. When we add, we can only record numbers up to 9. When we add, we can only record numbers up to 9. If you get a number higher than 9, you need to regroup. When we add, we can only record numbers up to 9. If you get a number higher than 9, you need to regroup. To regroup, exchange 10 ones for 110 or 10 tens for 100. Those sentences were a little bit confusing. They're true, but they're a little bit confusing. I find that with adding and subtracting, it's easier to do it than to talk about doing it. All right, let's look at these two pieces of text. I'll start on the left. You can show regrouping on the place value chart by moving dots. Okay. You can show regrouping using the standard algorithm by adding 1 to the next number. We'll have to see how that works. Okay, so just like before, I'm going to put my first number into my place value chart. 100, 6 tens, 3 ones. And then 100, 2 tens, and 9 ones. Now I'm going to count. If I count these all up, I find I have 12 ones. But I can't record 12 ones. I only have one spot. I can only go up to 9. So what I'm going to do is take 10 of these ones and draw a circle around them. And I'm going to move it to become 110. Now I only have 2 ones left over, and I have 9 tens. I have the 8 tens that were here before and the 1 more right there. So I have 9 tens. And I have 2 hundreds. So that's what it looks like on the place value chart. Now I'm going to add the same numbers using the standard algorithm. 3 plus 9, that equals 12, which I can't do. So I'm going to take 10 of those ones and move them. And it says here to move them by writing a 1 next to the number. Probably should say on top of the number. Okay, on top of the number, I'm putting my 1. So I took 10 away, so I have 2 here. And for those of you who might be saying, that's a lot to keep in my head all at once. Notice that the 1 and the 2 together make a 12, which is what I started with. So I'm just putting the 1s right here and moving the 10 over here. Okay, so now I have 6 plus 2, which equals 8, but then I have my 1 more, which equals 9. And then 100 plus 100 equals 200. Okay, let's look at our next example. 348 plus 291. So I'm going to put 348 in the place value chart. 3 hundreds, 4 tens, 8 ones, and 200. And then I'm going to put 291 in the place value chart. 2 hundreds, 9 tens, and 1 1. Okay, I'm going to count up my ones, and it looks like I have 9 ones. And then my tens, it looks like I have 13 tens. So I'm going to take 10 of those tens and move them to become 100. That leaves me with 3 tens, and now I have 6 hundreds. 639. Let's do it with the standard algorithm. 8 plus 1, that equals 9. 4 plus 9 equals 13. So I'm going to take 10 of those 10s and make them 100. I'll show that by putting the 1 above the 3. That leaves me with 3 10s left. Remember, I said it equaled 13. I have 1 and 3, or 13. And now 3 plus 2 equals 5, plus my 1 extra on top, that equals 6. 639. Okay, it's time to tackle that output page. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.